there, folks. Welcome to Wednesday Night Live here on the Stoney Ridge Farm. We're going to give some people a little bit of time to get into the channel to watch this live stream here. So, let's see if I can remember how to play my own intro song. Stoney Ridge Farm, Stoney Ridge. Ridge Farm. Woo! Guys, welcome to the Wednesday night live stream tonight. So you know, I'm looking right across over here. I have a tablet set up beside the screen that's recording so that I can read your comments and we can participate together. So welcome and get a little bit of a live intro. If this is your if you're not getting your notifications, first things first, if you're not subscribed, if you're not getting your notifications to the videos, hit that little notification bell down there. If you stopped getting notifications, hit that notification bell down there. You can undo it and redo it, and that'll help. You don't have to turn on notifications to your cell phone or whatever if they're annoying to you. Don't do it, but if you want to catch the live stream, the Wednesday Night Live interactive live stream where we can talk to one another, because I'm a real person and a reachable person that we can talk, turn on the notifications. So please pound the like button, turn on notifications. It really helps the YouTube channel. It helps us grow. It helps us do things. And share these videos with your friends. This is my call to action to everybody here. So share these videos with like-minded people, okay, guys? That's how the channel grows. That's how we build the farm. So you guys are the reason. You're the reason we build the farm. So it looks like we got people from all over the place in here. Massachusetts. Got some people saying thumbs up. General vlog video saying hit the thumbs up button. Laurel Reed's in the house. Hello from Gaston, North Carolina. Good evening, Stoney Ridge. Woo! All kinds of folks down there. Scroll through. Plague of Badgers is in the house tonight too. Awesome. Chris, I need you, buddy. I need you. Come on. The weather's cooling down, man. We got some work to do on the fence. So I can't play anything other than original songs on my videos or I'll get a copyright strike. Isn't that funny? So, let's talk a little bit about what's going on. When someone steals from you, absolutely, someone has stolen my trailer. Someone has stolen, we have a little 16-foot flatbed trailer, and somebody jacked it. Somebody stole it. Not very cool, man. Not cool at all. What happened, my friend Ricky, and you guys will meet, you've met Ricky if you've been on the channel a long time. We smoked a hog, and I'll show your comment, Angel. I don't know why I held that. So anyway, we smoked a pig together and we had a good time and all that stuff. And Ricky's going to be in the video on Tuesday when we're testing out some pretty cool I say toys because it pretty much is the toy. It's the Landroid, the robot that runs around and mows your yard. So Ricky Bobby borrowed my trailer. He is actually going to buy my trailer from me and took it to his house in Durham, North Carolina, which is where our video is shot. And on the dude's birthday, the trailer he was going to buy got stolen. My goodness gracious. So you guys tell me, what would you think? So if you have a little flatbed trailer that you pull behind your truck, put your lawnmower in it, your four-wheeler, whatever like that, tell me what you think. Would you think that your homeowner's insurance policy would cover something to that effect? Or your farm policy? So I have insurance on the farm, I have insurance on the house, I have insurance on the cars, I have insurance on everything. Excuse me. However, yeah, and parts of Durham are kind of sketchy, but he doesn't live in a sketchy area. He lives in a pretty decent area, so it's a bummer. So are trailers covered on your insurance policy? Let's get a little more light right here. No, that's the answer. The simple answer is no. So I want to let you guys all know that you need to do this. You need to call, if you have a trailer that you pull behind your vehicle, your trailer is covered for liability purposes. So say you run into something or your trailer falls off the back of your truck or something and causes an accident, then you're covered for liability via your auto insurance policy. However, if it gets stolen from your yard it is not on your insurance. It's not on your. It can't be chalked up to your insurance policy. It is. Would you have to specific insurance on the trailer? Yeah, we're getting to that. The sassy 777. So what you need to do, all you guys, and if you've got a little trailer or something like that, and to protect yourself, and this is something I've learned, so this is going to be the teaching lesson of the day. Call your insurance agent and make sure that that trailer is covered under your homeowner's insurance, or you can add it onto your auto insurance. So what my insurance agent told me, and I have Farm Bureau insurance. I'm very, very happy with my insurance. Besides writing the big checks, I called and I said, "Hey, my trailer I let my buddy borrow my trailer. He was going to buy it, and it got stolen. Is it covered?" And this trailer was somewhere in the neighborhood of a $2,000 trailer. No, it's not. You have to put an extra rider policy on your automotive policy, and my insurance agent said it costs like $6 every 6 months, so it would have been like $12 a year for me to cover that trailer. So I was on the tractor, was on the other side of the farm mowing when he called me back today, and I said, "Dude, I'm calling you tomorrow with a VIN number to my other trailer, because we have another trailer here on the farm." Now the farm is pretty. Hang on. Alex, I'm gonna answer your question in a second. So, the best thing to do to protect yourself is call your insurance agent and make sure that you're covered if you have a little trailer. Now, you just asked a question. Somebody just asked a question. Who just asked that question? Something about but why would I cover a 16-foot lawnmower trailer that's worth $2,200 brand new? So that if someone steals it, you can get a new trailer. That's why you would cover it. Why would it cost $12 a year? So why wouldn't you do that? Alex B. I don't know if you were. I don't know why you wouldn't do that. That seems pretty much like common sense to me. I don't know. Maybe it's not common sense to you to pay $12 a year to cover a $2,000 trailer, but that was the situation. That was a bummer. So anyway, that check up on your insurance, guys. That's all I have to say. Whenever you do something kind for somebody, you always get paid back in the most wonderful ways, don't you? No good deed goes unpunished. Philip the Wise says, "Is there a deductible?" That would be on your insurance, however you have your car insurance. We chose a high deductible, but still, in order to replace that trailer, if our deductible was $500 or $1,000, we would still get enough to maybe go buy another used trailer that we could haul lawnmowers or the Gator. That's what we bought the trailer for, was to haul the John Deere Gator or the Kubota X1140. So, yeah. Anyway, pound the like button. We just all learned something together today, and I learned something myself. How to lose a trailer and how your insurance doesn't cover it. So that's a stinking bummer. The good thing is, Ricky was smart enough that he didn't park. He parked it out, he locked it, and the guy came and cut the lock. And Ricky has cameras all around his house, just like I do, and the guy is right there on camera. So hopefully he's going to get busted, and what's going to happen, he's going to go to court, and they're going to fine him $35, and then we'll still be out of trailer. So it'll be awesome, because that's how our justice system works. Yeah, cool. What we got going on? Is the loader insured? So it depends on your insurance company, guys. I didn't want this to be an insurance seminar, but if you buy new equipment, say you go buy a new Kubota tractor and it has a 0% financing on your new Kubota tractor, part of your payment is an insurance premium policy that will cover your tractor in case of theft or damage or accident or fire or anything like that. Otherwise, you have to do an insurance policy on each individual piece of equipment. So it's not covered under your homeowners if it's each individual piece of equipment. Now, here's the shady part. Here's the part that you don't really understand, and I don't really understand. If an ATV, if I had a four-wheeler and it got stolen, my homeowner's policy would cover that. But if I had a piece of farm equipment stolen, my homeowner's policy will not cover that, and my farm liability policy will not cover that. So check with your insurance companies, guys, and make sure. This is a wake-up call for me, a big-time wake-up call. So Thanks a lot. By the way, Stoney Ridge Farmer hats. I organized. Look, everything's organized over here now. I've got a rack with our hats and shirts and all the shipping stuff. So this is shipping, receiving, and the editing room here on the Stoney Ridge Farm. Somebody, John Peters says, why? It's always stuck in the mud. Yeah, John, I've got the John Deere skid steer stuck in the mud once, and it's always stuck in the mud. Thanks, bud. Man, sarcasm was really deep tonight. Deep sarcasm. Bring it. Now that I feel better, I can handle it. Hot Stuff Timmy P, a $5 super chat. He says, hey, I just saw your video about your chicken tractor, and it's perfect. I'm going to build it in Evington, Virginia. Yeah, man, get her done. Build it. We're going to be building Coop 2.0 pretty soon, too. Today I talked with my buddy at, where's this card? This card is somewhere around here. My buddy over at Murray McMurray Hatchery, and that's who we're working with this year. We talked to him about getting another round. Mrs. Stoney Ridge might, if she's watching, she's at work, she might be listening on her headphones or something at the lunch table. But I want to get 35 more birds, and I want to build Chicken Coop 2.0. I want an aluminum roof. I want a lighter frame. I want to make this thing totally lighter. So, oh yeah, thank you. That Fix-It guy. That Fix-It guy is a huge help. He's a moderator here. Great channel. It's all about fixing stuff, and he does fun stuff playing with his kid. He's putting a link to our merch store. Can't buy this shirt anymore. It's done. This is the Stoney Ridge Farmer $100 pickup truck. It's gone. The shirt's gone too, but we've got a couple over on the website. So wanted to give you guys, so we work with Titan Attachments. Brian, that Fix-It guy, has a link. He's going to post it here in a second. So we work with Titan Attachments, and Titan is having a huge sale right now on their grapples. A guy from Titan, his name's Jeremy, emailed me this morning. Said, Josh, your followers, if they're ever thinking about buying a grapple, now's the time to do it. We're running a huge special. So that Fix-It guy, Brian, is going to post a link, and there's a coupon code you can also use. I think it's 5% off, and it's Stoney Forks, STONEYFORKS. Don't make me spell or do math on the YouTube channel live. So, looks like Caton's here. Johnny's here. Says maybe a Stoney Ridge Unicorn Dodge shirt in the future. Hey, that could be fun. Thinking about doing some political shirts. Guys, let me know. Was it Joe Biden, who's running for president, that said that insulting thing about farmers, that he could teach anyone how to farm? You just take something and stick it in the dirt. Was it Joe Biden that said that, or who said that, guys? Let me know who said that. I'm really not sure who said that. Whoever said that had to be the most degrading, insulting person on the planet. They had to just be completely ridiculously ignorant to say something like that. It was the New York mayor. I'm sure the New York mayor knows a lot about growing stuff. So whoever said that, Bloomberg. Was it Bloomberg that said that? Okay. All right. Good. I wondered. I didn't know if Joe Biden said that or if Bloomberg said that or what you guys were saying. But anyway, don't go political. We're just touching on a little politics here. It's okay. It's okay, guys. We're not going crazy, and don't everybody slap up Trump, make America great, Trump 2020 all over the place. You know, we're going to vote for who we choose to vote for, and that's just our right. So it's your right to vote for whoever you want to vote for, and it's my right to vote for whoever I want to vote for. So that's it. And then the Electoral College can determine it, because the popular vote doesn't matter. Right? Okay. Good. Now that we all understand everything. No politics. So I've been out on the John Deere 5065 today mowing, and I've been committing, I guess the Greg Judy would say I'd be committing a mortal sin today. So I'm out mowing in the pasture that the cows are in. There's a section of that pasture that is newly cleared land. In other words, it was cleared 2 seasons ago, and it has brush and rocks and big sticks and all kinds of stuff like that in there. So when we're going over it, we're using the Woods BB 72 Extreme, the Brush Bull 72-inch Extreme. And I'm going to do a video on this thing pretty soon. It's It is a extreme cutter. It is a monster of a brush hog. It will cut big stuff like that, and man, it really is doing a great job. So that's what we're doing. I'm trying to top off the weeds because we're getting some ragweed and stuff, and I don't want that ragweed to seed out. So that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm committing the mortal sin. I'm sorry, Greg Judy, but I'm mowing the field that my cattle are in. Now, the new baby, Cody, is doing well. Cody is going to be his name. I know folks were saying, oh, you should name it, because we call the mom Butthead, because every time you rub her on her head, she tries to butt you. You should name him Beavis. I don't want a Beavis and Butthead on the farm. I can live my life without that. I can. I did grow up with Beavis and Butthead, though. That's funny. Tony Webb said Josh for president. Stoney Rich Farmer for president. Would you guys like that on a t-shirt? So Johnny Campbell, yes, the calf is doing great. It is a male calf. It is, we've named him Cody, and he is about this tall. He is the sweetest little thing. He's out there laying in the grass and getting up and drinking milk from mom. Mom is being a great mom. The donkeys are doing great also along with him. So JM's Homestead, $20. Steaks for you and Mrs. Stoney. You haven't seen her eat yet. No, you haven't seen me eat yet. I had hibachi tonight, so I got off the tractor and ran up. There's a local place that does hibachi. You can pull up and get it and drive off. So it was awesome. Thank you, JM's Homestead. That Fix-It guy, you trying to get it figured out? Just cut and paste that link, Brian. That way, if folks want to go over to Titan, it's a link and the coupon code in there. If you're looking for a grapple for your tractor and you want a good deal, now's the time. Now is the time. So I would buy one because my name is Josh. Hi, can you post more videos? I can't post any more videos. Hasim Al-Masri. I can't post any more videos than I can film. I've got 3 or 4 already ready to edit. But dude, I don't live in here on the computer, and we actually have work to do to get accomplished here on the farm. So sometimes I have to sit the camera down and get to work. When I go out to shoot a video, dude, I'm carrying around like 3 and 4 cameras, and it's rainy. This is the season where a storm pops up just like that, and I think you've seen that in 2 of the last videos in the last month. These storms pop up just like that, and here I am way off on the other side of the farm with all this expensive camera gear, and it's getting soaking wet. So I've got to do what's smart. That's it. Also, I'll tell you right now, posting 4 and 5 videos a week is an absolute 100% chore. It is a huge chore to post good content. You know, I want it to be good content. I don't want to just be walking around with a camera doing blah, 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 blah. And tomorrow's video might be a little bit of that because we busted a hose on the skid steer. So the skid steer is at the John Deere place right now. So, yeah, I can't film everything. I just can't film everything. If I made enough money to hire a guy to run around behind me and film me and edit it and post it, we would do a video every single day. But it's just me, and I'm building the farm by myself. Somebody just said something. Hey, any kids at home? Richard, we don't have any kids yet. We do not. But we're working on it. We're practicing like crazy. How is those traps working for your fruit trees and the beetles? Well, the Japanese beetles are gone now. And they worked great. I probably got 2 5-gallon buckets of Japanese beetles. They decimated a lot of my fruit trees. Next year, we're going to have to think of something different. I don't know how organic fruit tree growers do it. I don't know how they keep the vermin off of their trees and off their fruit, but it's really tough. Link's too long for the live chat, says that Fix-It guy. Cool, man. Don't worry about it. I'll post it at the end of the video. I'll go back in, and down in the video description, guys, there'll be a link posted over there to Titan with the coupon code in case you're wanting to grapple. So just come back and you'll see that link posted, okay? So somebody just said something. What up, Stoney? There it is. Donald Martin, how costly are property taxes in your state? It depends on your county, your individual county. And it's just based upon the value of your property. So we live in one of the poorest counties in the state of North Carolina, so the property values aren't that high. That's how we were able to afford our 150 acres. It was 200 acres, but we sold off about 50 acres. So, yep, that's it. Have you ever tried neem oil on your fruit? Not sure if it's an option or fruit. No, I have not tried that. I have not. That should be for nematodes, I would think. Nematodes are something different. Josh, you should check into a wood chipper. I have a wood chipper for the front of that skid steer. We've got one for the back of the tractor. So we do have a wood chipper. Faux show. And it does make cleaning up the farm a whole lot easier, but it's dangerous, man. Wood chippers are dangerous. We do, but what is it? I've got a coupon code on that thing too. Stoney chip. I think. Yeah, Stone chip. So we'll break that thing back out in the fall because we're going to be gathering up wood chips for next year's garden, and we're going to do something way different next year because the weeds totally just took my garden over, man. My mom came, and I had several other relatives come and pick tomatoes, but the brush in the garden was this high, almost over my head. I'm 6 foot tall, 6'5", so Mike Outdoors with the Morgans is in the house. Hey Mike, I need to make you. Where are you? Hang on, Mikey. Why is Mike not a moderator? Mike, you're a moderator now, buddy. You're a moderator. Moderate something. Moderation. Everything in moderation. Guys, if you don't know who Mike Morgan is, Outdoors with the Morgans, great channel, great people. Mike posts a video every day. I can't do it. I don't know how you do it. Mike, tell us how you do it, because it takes time. Mike gets up at like 2 o'clock in the morning. He makes soap early in the morning and edits video. he's like the guy from Fight Club. He's up and he's moving all the time. So, man, we got 450 people in here. 215 likes. Let's see if we can hammer away, man. Get them likes up to 400. That's awesome. Don't have a brew tonight. I got editing to do, just like Mike. Mike says, boom, Farm All Fanatic must be in here too. 4 a.m. Yeah, Mike Morgan gets up about 4 a.m. and edits his videos and gets them up for you guys. I can't do it. I'm going to have to get up there and see what kind of camera setup he's got, because I'm toting around this. Mike, this is what I'm toting around. This big old thing right here. And I think that's what's causing me to not be able to film so much. Scott T says, hey Josh, just a suggestion, maybe Doug and Stacy know how to keep those beetles off your fruit trees. Yeah, they've got at least 3 or 4 fruit trees out there. I don't know if they have quite the infestation of Japanese beetles. I know what to do. I know what the solution is, but to try and find an organic solution, that's what I really want to do. So maybe I'll reach out to Doug and Stacy. Stacy is a wealth of knowledge for sure. If you guys don't know Doug and Stacy, they're good people, real good people. And Mike is not Mike. Doug is a wealth of knowledge also. Doug is the builder for sure. Jimmy, you got to the party too late. So who stole what? Let's go over that again. So I loaned my trailer. I was going to sell my trailer to my buddy Ricky, who lives in Durham, North Carolina, and someone stole my trailer. It was locked up at his house, and somebody was stalking his house, watching him until he left. And he went out and left the house for 20 minutes, and somebody came. He had a camera set up, security system. Some person backed up to his to the trailer, cut the lock, hooked it up, took off, drove away with it. So my homeowner's insurance will not cover it, and you have to have a rider policy on your automotive insurance in order for a trailer to be covered. That's the lesson learned for today. So be glad you don't have spotted lantern flies. Those are a big pain in eastern PA. Interesting. Looks like JM's Homestead just subscribed to you, Mike. Is my buddy responsible? Well, ultimately, yeah. Ultimately, yes. And again, he was buying the trailer anyway. So ultimately, kind of, yeah, I don't know. What do you do? It's one of those deals. So sometimes things happen. Unfortunate things happen. It's so fun. What is Tamar Malloy says, it is so fun to learn that our friends enjoy your YouTube channel too. Yeah, that's awesome. Awesome stuff. 494 people, 290 likes. Come on, hammer down. Get her up. Get her up there. That's awesome. So, the 5065. I've got a problem with the John Deere 5065. It's not a major problem, I don't think, but I got a call from the John Deere place on the skid steer this morning. The skid steer blew a hose up underneath, so they had to take the cab and rock it all the way back, replace the hose. While they were in there on the skid steer, it had a safety belt issue. So the seat belt on that thing, you have to clip the seat belt in order for it to move. Well, the seat belt was tied in a knot behind you. So basically you had to not be buckled up. And if you lifted something heavy and you tilted forward, you could run the potential of falling out of the skid loader. So we fixed that. We put in a whole new seatbelt system in that thing. It's from John Deere, so I don't know what it's going to cost, but it's going to be a bit of a pricey venture right there for sure. But tis the way it is. Anytime you have equipment, cars, whatever, there's always going to be something going wrong, something breaking, something. So, Mike Morgan, I believe I'm going to get the sawmill out next week. I'm going to get it out. I've mowed around all my big log pile. I've got some logs that have been sitting there about a year, and maybe longer than a year, maybe a year and a half. So we're going to get out there. We're going to start milling up some logs so that we can build raised beds. That's what the garden thing is going to be next year. So instead of trying to plant this huge garden that we plant, I'm going to take that good soil that's in there. I'm going to take the skid loader. I'm going to go down in there. I'm going to get that good soil, and I'm going to build planter boxes, and I'm going to plant kind of like Doug and Stacy do. I'm going to go around and do planter boxes and grow my garden in a more manageable manner. Chad Hill says he needs to pay for it. His insurance should pay for it. Yep, we'll see. We'll see how it all works out. But I did learn when I called my insurance company that they would not pay for it. Justin Webb said, do you still have the $100 truck? I don't have the $100 truck, and this is the last of the $100 truck t-shirts, man. But rest assured, dude, this channel, this YouTube channel is about farming. It's about tinkering. It's about tools. It's about toys. It's about all sorts of stuff. So rest assured, we'll have more and more fun projects for sure. Once we get the big shop built, we'll have many, many more projects. That Fix-It guy, thank you. You found a way to shorten that link. I appreciate it, dude. And Stoney Forks is the coupon. Hopefully that link will work. So, and Rusted 12 Valve, and Mike, and everybody, just so you know, that link is, I work with Titan Attachments. Titan is running a huge sale on their grapples right now. So you can save with my coupon and save big. They said they're the cheapest they've ever been. Rusted 12 Valve, $9.99 for the new trailer fund. That's funny, man. So I was getting rid of that trailer anyway. Like, my buddy had it. Ricky had it. Ricky Bobby had it down there at his house because he was gonna be his trailer, but it was still mine technically. So link didn't work. If the link didn't work, don't worry about shortening that Fix-It guy. Don't worry about it. Somebody just said the link didn't work. I'll go in and I'll post it. You never got back to the Jeep build, daggone it. Christina says, you never got back to my dang Jeep build. The Jeep is in the garage right now with pallets of fertilizer and pallets of grass seed and tables and all sorts of welders and tools and toolboxes and lawnmowers and all this and 2 scooters. We don't have enough room. I don't have enough room. I ran out of room. So that's why we've got to build the big shop, the new shop. And rest assured, as soon as the doors go on that shop, that Willis Jeep will be up there getting worked on. And you guys will be coming along with me because I want to drive around the farm, man. How awesome would that be? I'm looking for a Model A pickup and the Willis Jeep. And then we won't have to have 2 side-by-sides. We can have one, we can have the Willis Jeep as a side-by-side, and then we could have the Kubota. So, my name is Anton. Any reviews on, change your name on your YouTube avatar, man. Change your name. What is that name? Nobody knows. Any difference between the 2 types? Yes. Anton, there is a difference in the two types of chickens that we raised. So we did Cornish Cross and we did Ranger broilers from Murray McMurray Hatchery this year. The Cornish Cross bird will grow bigger, fatter, and faster than the Ranger broiler, and the Ranger broiler has more of a gamey taste to it. It's not like wild game or anything like that, but you've got more of a chicken brothy flavor, I guess is the word for it. So, yeah, that's my review on the chickens. They're a little bit smaller when you process them. The Ranger broiler isn't a white bird; it's a brown bird. So the skin is a little bit darker, and it has a better taste to it. I think it has a better taste to it, but they don't get quite as big, and they eat as much food. So there's kind of a food waste versus taste kind of thing going on there. Mechanic Mike says, I use an 81 Jeep CJ7 for my farm vehicle. Awesome, dude. Awesome. Yep. Stephen Kirby says you should post the security footage of him stealing it. I'm letting my buddy handle it that lives down there. He's going to take care of it. So I don't know what alligator tastes like, Chris. I don't. Howdy from Hill Air Force Base, David Casper. Hill Air Force Base country. Right on, man. Where are you at? Are you in Layton? Are you in Ogden? Are you in Clearfield? Where are you at, man? So that's the Air Force Base where I was stationed when I was in the military. So where are you at? Tell me where you at. Are you in Hooper? West Haven? West Haven is where I lived for a little while. Ogden, I lived there for a little while. I lived in various... You guys will get a kick out of this. We live in a mobile home right now. We live in a 14 by 80 mobile home that we paid $3,500 for. It is a temporary place for us to live while we build our farm, and then we'll build our house. When I lived in the Air Force, in the military, when I got out, I started buying mobile homes, and I lived in like 6 different trailer parks. I was the king of the trailer park. It was pretty funny. So, Ron Elmer says, who controls the drone when you are mowing on the tractor? I control the drone when I'm flying the drone. So the drone controller is typically in the toolbox right beside me. So there's a little flip up toolbox right there. Yeah. Do you need to use oxygen absorbers if you use vac seal mylar bags? I don't know that you need to use any oxygen absorbers or anything. I mean, if you're going to do Cornish cross chickens, if you're preserving your chickens, or if you're bagging your chickens with the shrink wrap bags, or however you're doing it, I mean, you're going to put them in the freezer and you're going to consume them within a year or so. So they're going to be fine. You don't, unless you're trying to keep a chicken in the freezer for the next 17 years, I don't think you need to go all crazy with it. So yeah, a little bit southwest. Oh, okay. So you're in West Jordan. Cool, cool. Man, that place has grown. Last time I was out there, it was just insane. West Jordan is out by the lake, is what I'm thinking. West Jordan, a little bit west, northwest, I think. Don't get me wrong. I can't remember. Hose former chainsaws? Question mark, question mark. Yep. We still have the big old hose former. I haven't used it. We do have a very cool new saw, and the video is going to be coming out soon. I've got all kinds of stuff to do videos on. I just got to find the time to do it. And I can't make videos when it's a heat index of 99 degrees outside. I am just completely drenched with sweat. And it's not pretty. You don't want to see that. I promise. I promise. Lumina Acres never use O2 absorbers. Well, there's a testimony to it too. Al Lumina is a good dude. I never use any kind of oxygen absorbers. You don't need to worry about that because you're just going to be putting your chicken in the freezer. 358 likes, 472 people. Come on, man, get them up. Let's get to 500 likes on this one. That'd be awesome. Australia, nice. So is this the best time for a live stream? What do you guys think? It's what time is it? It's like 8 o'clock Eastern time. Is that a good time for a live stream? Or do you guys prefer a later live stream or an earlier live stream? How's the cows doing? Brian, the cows are doing absolutely great. They are doing great. I'm out there mowing their pasture. I'm committing the mortal sin, according to Greg Judy's philosophy on your cows is you don't want to mow before you put your cows on your pasture, but we're not rotationally grazing our cows as intensive as Greg is right now because we simply don't have the stock. So it's hard to intensively graze 10 cows. We need to intensively graze 30 cows. So good here, Eastern time. Yeah, I think this is a great time. I think between 7 and 8 o'clock it seems to get the most people. Everybody just got done eating dinner, sitting down, or they're driving somewhere, and you can put this on just like kind of like a podcast, I guess. So awesome. Well, let's do a super clean giveaway. Here's an easy enough question right here. The first 2 people to tell me what the baby cow's name is will get a super clean prize pack. And first 2 people that I see across my screen. Your screen don't count. My screen counts. Your screen doesn't count. Boom, boom. We got 2. Johnny Campbell. Cody is the name. Johnny Campbell and Hogpen. Johnny Campbell and Hogpen. Shoot me a... you have to prove it you. Shoot me an email at StoneyRidgeFarmer.com. Just go on StoneyRidgeFarmer.com. Drop me an email and tell me what you won. Tell me you won the super clean prize pack. I'm sorry. Tony Webb, we all know you want a CJ7. We know, buddy. And if anybody had one, you've asked 1,756 times. If anybody had one, they would have said something, I promise you. I promise. Asking 7 million times doesn't change the answer. Oh, goodness gracious. D. Paul Larson, are you running debt-free? We owe not 1 dime on our house. We are just about paid for on everything on the farm here. That's what our goal is to go debt-free. That is the prison that holds us back. That is, I mean, I look at new trucks, the fence crew guys, Luke with Farm Fence Solutions was here Sunday and Monday, and he left Tuesday. We finished up, we wrapped up all the rest of the fencing. That video will come out this Sunday. So we finished putting up all the fence, and we'll show you how to do a repair too, because we had one piece of fence wire where somebody jumped on top of it and bing, and broke the wire. So we'll show you how to repair that. Me and Luke went through all that. So it's going to be a good time. It's going to be awesome. Very, very awesome. I didn't know there was a delay on the screen on my Cody answer. JS, I'm sorry, dude, but again, whatever comes through my screen first is what I see. What you see isn't what I see, so we don't need to do any kind of crazy math with that, okay? Hold on 1 second. Hold on. I've just got to pick on somebody. Tony Webb. Tony. Dude, did you find a CJ? I hope he didn't leave because I was being funny. I was just being funny, dude. Did you find a CJ? Let me know. Oh, goodness. Hello from Essex, England. Hope you're doing well. Man, the English people were so nice when we were over there. Can't say enough. As soon as we got off the plane to our hotel, and it wasn't really a hotel, it was like a fish camp that we stayed at. An older gentleman, probably in his 70s, came up to us and shook our hands and said, thank you. And then we were like, thank you for what? And he was thanking us for World War II because he was alive during that time period. And if not for America getting into that war, most of Europe would probably be speaking German. I'm of the opinion that good always prevails, but goodness gracious, that's crazy. So I've got a TJ05. I'd like a Jeep. Have you guys seen the new Bronco? As soon as I can get in a new Bronco, I'm going to put a review on the channel. I'm thinking about starting an automotive channel just dedicated to car stuff, car reviews, because I think it'd be pretty fun to do. But first I got to build the farm. So, yeah, as soon as I can my dad's talking about getting a new Bronco. So as soon as they come out, if Dad gets one, we're going to get it out and we're going to play with it. And we're going to check out the new Bronco. So, Mac. There you go, Mac. I want a new Bronco so bad, but they're probably going to cost a mint. Well, they said they're going to cost about the same as a Jeep. So, yeah, that's what they say. Tony Webb, a really good CJ7. Tony's back in hunting a CJ. Tony, how old are you, man? Let's know. Let us know. Tony, you are the star of this live stream today. I'm going to tell you that right now. Hello from Canada. Tina says hello from Canada. We are burning up with wildfires. Ugh, sorry to hear that. Very sorry to hear that. We'll try to send some rain your way because we're getting rain like crazy here. I'm not interested in any new vehicles unless it has a manual transmission. So they do have, Christina, they do have a manual option on the new Bronco. And I think it's a 6-speed manual and it has a crawl gear. Like you put it in crawl gear and it's crawling. So that was my crawl impression. Good stuff. Thanks, Josh. I didn't know I could change the avatar name. Anton. Boom, you got it. Easy, man. Yeah. It's kind of a hassle, but YouTube will let you do it. I had a hater at one point make a channel called Stoney Ridge A-hole. That was pretty funny. He was posting comments, ripping through here. I had blocked him like 6 times, and he changed it to a different way of saying it. It was pretty funny. So, do it again. Nothing beats an old K5 Chevy Blazer. Yeah, that's true, man. Those are cool. Is California really bad too? I didn't know. I haven't been watching the news. You know why I haven't been watching the news? Because I just can't stand to watch the news because everything, the sky is constantly falling all over the world, all over the planet, all over the United States. Somebody's doing this, somebody's doing that. The sky is constantly falling there's a new China disease coming out and there's this and there's, I can't take it. I can't, the constant bad news and I just can't take it anymore, guys. I hope maybe some of you guys feel the same way, but I can't take it. I just can't take it anymore watching the news. Even watching the Weather Channel, all the hurricanes. There's supposed to be so many hurricanes coming, 16 hurricanes this year, and they make big plans for these hurricanes and show the drawing, and then it turns into a thunderstorm. I'm tired of even the Weather Channel. Come on, man. The Weather Channel is supposed to be reliable here. We need to know what the weather's going to be. We don't need to over dramatize the weather. It's all clicky bait. Don't need to watch the news. It's right out your front window. Yeah, no doubt. Lots of folks, lots of comments. Don't watch the news. Yeah, it's for sales products. I watch Stoney Ridge instead. Yeah, JS. Uh-oh, I'm out of water. Yep. I don't know about products, but I do. I mean, part of my job as a YouTuber, I find on the farm or on a piece of property here is to run equipment and to show you guys and to be honest and upfront and straightforward with you. And if I can get you a discount, I can get you a discount. So that's what I started the YouTube channel for. So I could show you how to do stuff. So I could do tool reviews. So I could show you equipment in case you decide you want something for your farm, and to teach and hopefully share some savings with you. So that's what's up. Carolina Times, whatever happened to the white Tacoma? So Mrs. Stoney Ridge used to have a white Toyota Tacoma. When we got back from our road trip, which we called Farm Stock 2018, we drove 8,500 miles. We drove from North Carolina all the way to North Country off-grid up in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. We drove 8,500 miles. And when we got back with that Mercedes van, I took it to the Toyota dealership and traded it in. Mrs. Stoney Ridge had always wanted a 4Runner. She said that was like her dream, to have a nice 4Runner. So the whole road trip, I'm picking her brain like, so what would you like? Do you want a sunroof, or would you like leather or no leather? What do you think? Automatic or stick? So I was picking her brain the whole time, and I snuck out, and nobody's ever done this for me, but I always thought it would be really special, especially like for a 16-year-old's birthday or Christmas. But I went out and I traded the van in and got Mrs. Stoney Ridge a brand new Toyota 4Runner. So with the van and some money that I'd saved up, I was able to buy that vehicle and her not have a car payment. And I put a big red bow on it and put it out in the front yard. And when she got up in the morning, I said, something's sitting on top of your truck. I don't know what in the world it is. And the 4Runner is the same exact color as the Tacoma. By the way, I surprised her with the Tacoma too. We put it in my neighbor's garage and pretended like it was his new truck that he'd just bought. And then I put a truck, that Girl in a Truck song, I put that in there, and then when I hit the button, when we walked up, it started playing that song for her. And she still didn't realize it was hers until I like hugged her and told her, this is yours. So anyway, I surprised her with a brand new 4Runner with a big red bow on the top of it. So that's where the Tacoma went. We sold the Tacoma. So good stuff. Good stuff. I've given my wife 2 cars. I like that. I think it's fun. I think it's good. She'd never spend anything. She's a very frugal young lady. She lives simply and has always lived simply. And I've probably squandered away more money than anybody buying and selling junk and playing with it. And so it was good. It was good for her. She would have never bought it. So me too. Smoke everything. Good man. I try to be a good husband. Rusted 12 valve. I try to be good. I try to do everything right, but we all can't do everything right all the time. We do our very best. And if we don't do our very best, then we figure it out real quick. Give me a woo, says Sue. Sue want a woo. Oh, man. Well, guys, I want you all, thank you so much. We got 442 people, 442 likes. We got 501 people. Let's see if we can bring them likes up to a 500. That would be super awesome, man. Canning videos, Matthew. So the garden, we had a dry spell right after we planted the garden. It got completely taken over by weeds. And Mom came and my aunt came and got tomatoes out of the garden and waded through the weeds this deep. We still have at least 12 jars of our tomatoes that we canned 2 years ago. So we still have, we got to eat those. We need to eat those. And we live in a 14 by 80 mobile home. Where do you put canned goods when you live in a trailer? Where do you put them? There's nowhere to put anything. We live in a very small place. There's just nowhere to put anything. So we're looking at a transitional home. I hate to say this, but we're looking at might be getting us a double wide for a little bit until we get right back here behind me in the woods, until we build the big pond. We want to build about a 5-acre pond back here, and would love to build our permanent home right there on the water and just make it pretty. Something like Johnny Cash had there in that movie Walk the Line. That's something like we'd like to have. So we got the sawmill, we got the lumber, we got the trees to cut, we got to build a pond, we got so much to do, man. We got to build a shop. It's awesome. Doug Davis sent us a $10 super chat. Good evening from Georgia. Appreciate what you're doing. Josh, always a highlight of my day watching your channel. Thanks, man. Guys, I'm sorry I haven't posted very many videos. It's been 2 a week for the last 3 weeks. We got some treats coming. I promise you. The hammer's coming down on a bunch of videos. Me and the Red Beaver are going to go on a fishing trip in a few weeks. And that is going to be awesome. We're going to take the drone. We're going to take the cameras. We're going to go out on the boat. And hopefully... if you guys don't know who the Red Beaver is, he's a good friend of mine. He's got red hair, and everybody calls him the Red Beaver, and he's just hilarious. In fact, he works in the hospital, and one of the surgeons came up to him the other day and was like, "You're the Red Beaver!" And he just started laughing. So it's pretty funny. Pretty funny. Have you done much with the sawmill? Thunderhill Farm? No, I haven't done anything with the sawmill besides pull it up here and park it. That's all I've been able to do. So... where's the Willis Jeep? People demand to know. Well, we talked about it a little bit earlier, but the Willis Jeep is buried up in the garage with a bunch of stuff, man. I just don't have the room to do it justice. So if I get in there and I start working, I start painting on this thing and start doing what I want to do with it, it's going to turn out crappy. It's just going to turn out crappy because I don't have enough room. It's too hot in right now. These are the hottest days of the summer, I was saying, and it rains like frequently, so there'll be a rainstorm, there'll be 99 degrees and it'll rain and 90 degrees and rain and 90 degrees, so it's not conducive to me getting out there and shooting video. Mike Morgan can tell you that too. I think he got buried in the water, in the mud. Caton McClear, turning my crop fields into pastures. Thank you, Stoney Ridge Farm. Thanks, Josh. Thank you so much. $40 super chat. Woo! Thank you so much. There's a t-shirt idea. Where's the Willies? That's pretty funny, Johnny. Pretty funny. Too much supper to clean the teeth. Cody is the calf's name. Prizes were already won. Yep. Howdy from Texas. How's the new baby calf? We did name it Christopher. We named the calf Cody. We named the calf after Wrangler Star. To be honest with you, Wrangler Star helped me out when I first got my YouTube channel started up. I contacted Wrangler Star, and he probably had, I don't know, half the number of subscribers that he has right now. And he reached back to me, and I just asked him a few questions. And that little piece of paper is still hanging up here, and I appreciate it so much. So anybody that subscribes to Wrangler Star, I named the calf Cody because it was the first calf born on the farm, and it's something special, and I just appreciated what Wrangler Star did for me. I did. So some people like him, some people don't like him. It's your guys' choice to like or not like somebody. It's not for me to tell you, but he really helped me, and I try to pay it forward also. So when are you visiting Mike Morgan? After COVID settles down here, I definitely am going to get up north and see my Yankee buddies up there. See Mr. Mike Morgan, see Mr. Al Lumna, go up there and see Mr. One Lonely Farmer. I'm missing some. I know I'm missing some. Want to get out to Missouri and see some people too, for sure. So just smash the like button. We got 500 likes now. Awesome. Awesome. I love Wrangler Star's channel. He's a great guy. Yeah, I heard he was moving. I haven't been watching him much lately. Guys, I've been busy, man. I have just been busy. And I've had real life stuff going on too. Behind the scenes, I haven't taken a week off, like a total week off of YouTube in 4 years. It's been 4 years. I have not taken a week off, and probably have only taken maybe 3 days off and not looked over my channel and done stuff. This YouTube takes so much. It takes a lot of time, a lot of dedication, a lot of energy, and a lot of people get burnt out on it. And that's what happens. They build these channels and they do all this stuff, and then they get burnt out on it, and then they just stop and they just throw it away. And I'm not going to do that. I want to keep making videos, so I had to slow down a little bit. Should have named him T-Bone. T-Bone, that's funny. Mark Hook, you might have known the Seinfeld episode where oh, what was his name? He wanted to be called T-Bone. What the heck was his name? It was Jerry, and it was, oh, guys, somebody tell me. Oh, there was a Seinfeld episode that the dude wanted to be called T-Bone. When are you coming to Minnesota? I don't know when I'm coming to Minnesota. George, there you go, Costanza, George Costanza. I want to be called T-Bone. I don't know when I'm going to be coming to Minnesota, but Minnesota is where Super Clean is made. Just so you know, there's a pop quiz. Hey guys, I got one for you right now. What for the third and final Super Clean giveaway? Where's Super Clean made? Go! First one to come across my screen. You can just say the state. I think I just said it. Oh, no, we're not counting any abbreviations. You better type it out. If you're too lazy to type out the whole word, you don't get it. Not that you're lazy. And I guess okay, we're going to take James Knight. James, Minnesota is correct. So go to StoneyRidgeFarmer.com. Shoot me an email, StoneyRidgeFarmer.com. Tell me what you want. Tell me you want a Super Clean prize pack for saying Minnesota first. Next time, we'll let you guys in on the rest of you guys in there. So now you know it's made in Minnesota. So when all this stuff was going on with what's been going on in our society here in the last little bit, Minnesota's been taking a real big hit. So those guys are really nervous up there, really scared, and I talked to a few of them. So where did you solve the water problem for the cows? George, kinda. So about every 2 weeks, I'll have a hiccup in that water system. And now that the weather is cooling off just a little bit, there aren't quite as many hiccups. I bought, as per one of our viewers here told me to do, they said to buy one of those pumps that you hook to a drill. So it's called a drill pump, and you just put it on the drill chuck and put it on there. So I hook a water hose to it, and I just squeeze the trigger till I burp all the air out, and then it works again. It works just fine. So, yeah. It does. Minnesota. I hope you and your wife are doing well. Jake, we are doing well. Mrs. Stoney Ridge is at work tonight. Mrs. Stoney Ridge typically works an evening shift. She doesn't go in early in the morning. She used to have to do that, get up real early and then have to dodge the deer. And I have gotten the phone call, I just hit a deer in my truck. So we don't want to hit a deer with a 4Runner. I took my truck to her, gave it to her. I said, all right, took her truck home, started taking it apart. And we did a video fixing the front end of that Toyota Tacoma. That would have been a good one for that fix-it guy. So you got to run into a deer, that fix-it guy, and hit and fix it. I have family in Oregon, and I'm worried about them. I don't know what's going on in Oregon. Is that fires? What's up, David? Man, there's a lot of people in here tonight. Guys, thank you so much for supporting me and supporting the channel and supporting what we do here on the farm. If you're not subscribed, jump in, pound the like button, subscribe. Before you leave, hit the like button on the way out. I'm going to bounce out of here. I've got things to do. I've got to sit in front of this computer till about 11 o'clock tonight so I can get tomorrow's video out. We've got a good Tool Tuesday video for next week. We've got fencing stuff for this weekend. We figured out the limitations of the skid steer. That'll be tomorrow's video. Hopefully it'll be out sometime tomorrow evening. And yeah. Gonna be good. Your clock is not working in the background, says Jason. Yep. What time does that clock say? That clock, I've just as a joke, I've always had that clock setting on 4:20. It's kind of funny. Josh, when are you going to start building working pens for the cattle? Pretty soon. We got one more field trip to take, so we're gonna visit Tartar Farm and Ranch. We're gonna visit ABI Attachments, and we're going to visit Farm Fence Solutions. So we've got a little bit of a road trip coming pretty soon, so we'll be able to make this thing full circle. We do have a sweep system here on the farm now from Tartar Farm and Ranch, but I want to see how theirs is constructed. And that was part of the reason why we flew to Colorado to visit and learn from Temple Grandin, guys, and that was something really, really special, really something awesome. That was very, very flattering, and for her to speak to me, very cool. She actually called me the other day. She's a very, very nice woman. I was super impressed. Very, very smart. So anyway, that fix-it guy, post him one more link if you want to get some Stoney Ridge Farmer merch. Got the Stupid Should Hurt shirts. Boom shakalaka, stupid should hurt. Big sizes. By Saturday afternoon, I will have big sizes like 4 and 5X. I'll have some big boy sizes. So if you're looking for big sizes, check back over the next few days, StoneyRidgeFarmer.com. Brian's going to post a link to that. But if you're looking for big guy sizes, big girl sizes or whatever, right now we're only up to, I have a 4X. I think that's a 4X. What is that? Stupid should hurt. That's a 3X. Yep. So 3X was the biggest we had before. We've got some 4X and 5X coming out in the next little bit. So thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate it. We'll see you next time on the Stoney Ridge Farm Channel. Thank you so much for supporting what we do here. We're building a farm. We're building a first-generation farm. We're building a home. We're building a life. We're going to have kids. We're going to have a family. We're going to have an awesome time, and I'm going to share it with you guys. Thanks a lot. I got to get busy because I got a bunch of mowing to do. And thank you, Brian, that fix-it guy. He just posted a link if you guys want to pick up a hat or a T-shirt. I've taken this on my own, doing my own hats and T-shirts now, so... And if you have an idea for a design, post it down there in the comments section. All right? Thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you next time on the Stoney Ridge. Let's see if I can... Oh, this is my outro song. It's almost the same as the intro. I think it goes, come on down to the Stoney Ridge. Bring your wife and bring your kids. We're living the life here and sweet. That's the way it's supposed to be. Stoney Ridge. Woo! Thanks, guys. We'll see you next time on the Stoney Ridge Farm.